Y'all know the vibe when you tune in. This time, it's Monarchs. We always gonna cover the rogue. Whether it's your bright side or your dark side, you still gotta have some side or some angle to play the meta. Welcome back.
Do these sets, does that count as normal summer event?
You guys always ask for Monarchs. We have Monarchs. Welcome, bro. You're one of the Monarch homies around here.
Yep.
You're one of the geniuses with this deck, bro. I'm gonna stop talking, bro. You Stormforth now, Stormforth forever, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
for sure. Cool. Do we just want to get into it straight?
Straight into it, bro. Straight into it.
That's just the best lady, Ether. Nothing to say about her. Just, you have to play her. I'm only playing 2 right now, just because everything else is so searchable now. She might not be as needed.
Okay.
Then we're gonna get into our one of big monarchs. We got one Erebus.
I feel like that's the ratio with the big one, the old school ones.
Yeah.
Still.
One Erebus, one Mobius, one Zaborg. Zaborg is the most broken monarch, I would say.
So just remind them all what they, remind everybody what they do. Just in
Yeah,
case
so Erebus is untargetable removal, or it doesn't target removal. Mobius is for back row destruction that your opponent can't respond to. Zaborg massacres extra decks.
You think that's worth it in these times?
Yeah,
Right?
and plus the additional effects you get off of it. So most of the time Zaborg is going to kill himself, and then you get to look at your opponent's extra deck for 8 cards and
Unicorn, 8 cards.
and remove them.
Yeah.
And then you also get to send 8 cards from your own extra deck to the graveyard, which we'll get into later.
Interesting.
And it's broken. And then we have Caius, who is there for banishing removal, and with Eidos can now just start banishing entire copies of cards with multiples, because we basically all of their attribute effects for additional effects are going to be resolved because of Eidos.
Nice.
Then we're into our little guys, and we got 3 Eidos.
No regular Caius, right? Not the
No,
other
we
Caius.
are playing regular Caius.
You are playing regular? Okay.
Yes.
Now you got to explain that with me.
Yeah.
I know it's strong still.
So we have 3 Eidos. This is the second best monarch now, in my opinion, behind Zaborg. He does everything all the time, and if you see him, you're playing the game. So he basically fixes all bricks all the time. He's too easy. Now we get into our little monarch statted boys. We have 1 Caius.
OG.
Yep. So he's removal for anything on the board, which is convenient. He also can do damage, so he's good in time. And he's a target off of Master Plan.
Which is worth.
Yep. And then we have 1 Zaborg. Another target off of Master Plan. We've light and dark, so we have pretty good options all the time to search off a Master Plan.
You playing Spiral or something in here? Or what are you know, Spiral? That master plan is banned. Okay, we'll have to see what he's talking about.
And then 1 Karaz as the target off of Ether, and is still good removal and or draws you cards if you have cards you don't care about. 1 Majesty's Fiend, because it's searchable and it's too good to not
But you don't want to play a ton of them.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, you only want to play 1. It's searchable. You can get it when you need it. A lot of end boards will be like Domain, Majesty's Fiend. Good luck.
Yeah.
Have fun.
Kill him.
Then we're going to get into our little guys. We're 1 Adia. It just gives you more fodder, and it's pretty good generally because it can add stuff back. 1 Eidos, because it's an additional tribute summon that's free. It's also like if you just draw it and need any tribute fodder, it's pretty good. Then we have the best little guy.
It's a new one, right?
Yeah, Tessera does a whole bunch, gets extra tribute summon, gets cards off, or so it can search a Dia and summon a Dia whenever it goes to the graveyard for any reason, and then it summons itself without using a normal summon. And then we're in our spells. We have 3 Stormforth, the best spell in the deck by far, because Stormforth's broken. It's always been broken.
Stormforth now, Stormforth forever.
Yep. There's not very many cards that can't be Stormforth.
True.
We have 3 Pantheism, because Pantheism is just Pot of Greed. slash bad Blue Eyes Wish, I guess. I hate Wish. The Monarch's Revolt. Combined, my 3 targets for Monarch's Revolt are always basically Erebus, Eidos, and Tessera. They're all good targets, and if they pick any of them, you're still good to go. They almost never pick Tessera for some reason. And it just goes to the graveyard and you get free stuff. Yeah, they almost never pick Tessera. But if they don't pick Tessera, you just summon Adia from the deck and then summon Eidos. And now you have 3 tribute summons because they didn't pick this card.
We're gonna have to see some kind of combo someday, bro. Because this deck is obscure, but it's also extremely strong still.
Yeah,
people forgot about it.
And then we have 3 return because we want to be able to search it off of Pantheism if we want to, and it just searches us more cards. We have 2 master plan. This gives us tribute summonable ability on your opponent's turn. And you can search the target that it's going to use to tribute summon, which is why we play a light and a dark. So Zaborg and Caius. And it also Foolish's Burials any other Monarch spell trap. So if I used it and it's in the graveyard, I banish it off of Prime, and then Prime summons itself, and then this searches, and then I get a tribute summon as a Zaborg or a Caius on my opponent's turn. And
kill us. That's stupid.
So
That's a really
master
powerful
plan
card.
is good most of the time.
It's not as good as the other master plan.
And its effect isn't bad. To Foolish Burial, Pantheism, because it's almost always only buried. Foolish Burial and Pantheism. Sometimes I banish or Foolish Burial Prime, but it depends. We have 1 domain. This card is a brick and deserves to be at 1 in the deck.
Because you don't want to lean on it, you think?
You don't want it. You want to search it when it's convenient. That's it.
You don't want to lean your whole deck on it
No,
anymore.
this card is terrible and just gets outed. You don't want to use it as like an actual floodgate.
But if
you
it lands,
conveniently use it as a floodgate when it's available.
but if it lands, it's over. Though.
Yeah.
I got you.
Until they out it, and then you're like, better have other stuff. We have 3 Tenacity of the Monarch. It's our generic searcher for any of the spells and traps. I'm currently testing 3 Dark Ruler.
This would be the format to try that.
Because we sometimes struggle running into boards. So this definitely helps. Then we're into our traps. We have 2 Prime. You should just play 2 Prime, don't play 3. 3's bricky, 2's good.
Do you still pull off the
need
1
it.
on the field, 1 on the grave thing? Does that still happen?
Very rarely. Sometimes it happens, but most of the time just have off your Ether and Erebus, your first 2 sends are always Prime Pantheism. Just because.
Yeah.
And then we have Escalation of the Monarch because we're playing so many of not Ether. And we have a lot of the other big boys. We want to be able to tribute summon on our opponent's turn, and Escalation of the Monarch does that. It's a soft once per turn, so if I have 2 of them, I get a tribute summon twice on your turn. And you're not having a good day when I'm doing that.
True.
And then we'll go into the extra deck because we play an extra deck, even though we play domain, but we're still able to resolve domains lockdown effects.
Because strategically,
because of Zaborg.
Zaborg is the strategy behind.
We're basically always trying to Zaborg people.
Okay.
There's no reason not to Zaborg them because we get bonus effects.
Gotcha.
So, start off. When we Zaborg someone, we get to draw a card for free. Oh, we get to draw another card and then put a card on the bottom of our deck that we don't want. Cool. Oh, we get to recycle our banished Monarch spells and traps.
That's really broken. That's a broken tech. I like that. I like that in this deck.
We get to bounce a card. Oh, we get generic negation. Oh, and the most broken one, we get to pop 3 cards because this card isn't once per turn. It just pops 3 cards to your opponent's
So really, you kind of like, you want it, when you get to the engine that you want to play, you just send everything, you Zaborg them, and then the domain is turned on after that.
Yeah.
That's why you don't play 15.
Yeah.
So you don't actually want to lean on domain and play 0?
Correct.
Because the strategy
Because
is
Zaborg just gives, like,
Yeah.
to Zaborg looking at your opponent's extra deck, ripping out all their good cards, and then making it to where they can't interact with them basically at all. And that effect by itself is already amazing.
Yeah.
Now we get other stuff. We get to Pot of Greed. We get to Board Wipe for something that we were already doing.
Yeah.
There's no reason not to do it. And since we don't rely off of domain, it doesn't matter if you stick around because we don't need to lock people out with domain.
Bro, I appreciate you. You know, you're the Monarch captain around here, bro. Nobody else, you know. Sadly, one of the people that used to play this deck passed on, but you're carrying it on yourself, bro. And Stormforce forever, huh?
Yep.
All right, bro. I appreciate you, bro. There might be something in there, but